R. Kelly, if you need a babysitter, I am available to take care of them whores in your house.
This is RadioFire.com. Yours truly, Diamond K, in here with the very lovely
Mrs. Sweet Tea.
How you doing?
I'm awesome.
Radio Fire Studios here in Baltimore, Maryland. Wow. Okay, so we've been having a lot of conversation. We talked about ceasefire. We talked about Meek Mill and Nicki. We talked about Usher. Now we're going to talk about R. Kelly, Robert Kelly, the Pied Piper. I think he's bouncing back a little bit under fire, obviously, about these allegations of a sex cult holding women against their will, not letting these hoes live.
They don't want to be free, though.
They don't want to be free.
They don't want to be free.
Saving them. He's been saving them.
Yes, he has.
And you don't seem to have a problem with this.
No, Hugh Hefner did it.
Hugh Hefner. He had
a house full of hoes. Bitches.
They all weren't his girlfriends.
His girlfriends?
No.
They were all his girlfriends.
No. Yes. They was on some sugar daddy shit. But R. Kelly is actually having sex with these women.
Hugh had sex with them when his dick was working. He was fucking them.
Maybe.
When his dick was working.
Okay, so I don't think it's the same thing, though.
Why?
Because let me tell you why. Okay, so Hugh Hefner was selling sex, like literally, like these were strippers, and they're taking risque pictures for the Playboy.
But they didn't have to live in his house and have sex with him and have allowance, and he got them cars, and they lived there. They had a 9 o'clock curfew.
Right. Okay, I didn't know that, but
yes, I read Holly's book.
Who the fuck is Holly?
Holly was when they had that show with the 3 girlfriends, Holly and Kendra, and I forgot the other girl named Chrissy. Yeah, she wrote a book about living in the Playboy Mansion, and they felt like they were prisoners, but not really prisoners because they were getting paid a stipend and stuff like that. So, yeah.
So she's not there anymore?
No. She wanted to get married, and Hugh wouldn't marry her.
She wanted to get married to Hugh Hefner?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, so you're saying that that's the same as what R. Kelly's doing?
Yeah, he has a house full of women.
Okay.
He gives them a stipend.
Okay.
They like their life. They're saying that they're not hostages. They live a luxurious lifestyle, and they don't want to leave that right now.
We do want to say this. All the women are of age.
They're of age.
These are adult women.
They're grown
young adults.
Yes. But they don't want to leave. And some of their family members sold them to R. Kelly, literally.
What do you mean sold?
Like the one that just came out.
Jocelyn.
Yeah. Her dad hooked her up with R. Kelly. Like, it was set up. Like,
well, I'm glad that you said that, because that's the family that's preparing the lawsuit.
Right. And how are you going to prepare a lawsuit on a person that doesn't want to come back home? Like, she's going to testify against not R. Kelly, but against you. She doesn't want to come home. She doesn't want to be bothered. Or is the money getting low? Is she keeping the money for herself now, Daddy?
Yeah, they have not seen her.
And you haven't seen a check, huh, Daddy?
Since this BuzzFeed article posted last month, R. Kelly has been dealing with a lot of challenges as it relates to music.
And this has been going on a long time. So somebody's check has been stopped. And now they want to put this nigga's business out in the street.
Well, there have been show cancellations and protests.
What do they have to do with you?
R. Kelly is set for a familiar scene, the Detroit scene, sold out concert in Detroit. So scheduled to do this, and 6,000 capacity arena. And
if he made it through the scandal with Aaliyah, the scandal with Sparkle's niece, he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay.
So ticket seats. There were a couple seats available for $300, just a few seats. So he's selling out this 6,000 capacity arena in Detroit, and Detroit's been a very good town to R. Kelly over the years.
And they're gonna stay because that's a stepping state. They like to step.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
yeah, definitely. And he has a lot a lot of songs like that. And but he's been dogged throughout his career with accusations of sexual improprieties. 50 years old, R. Kelly.
All comes down to money.
Producer. And these explosive charges are saying that he is psychologically controlling several young women in a cult type situation. Now, let's fast forward 5 years from now. Let's say that these women come out and tell you and say all the things that people are accusing, that he is doing some type of mental abuse or some type of something like that. Then are you going to admit that this was wrong then? Or is it still because they're adults?
They're adults. And obviously the police has not ran up in this
place. The family has prompted them to check. Police have checked and there's been nothing wrong.
Exactly. Because he's not doing anything wrong to them but give them that dick. That's it, in a check.
Okay.
And they like it.
Dick in a check.
If I was young,
you would be there. Really? Okay. Yeah, because you're, all right.
I would be right there. Call me Sunshine.
Would you allow, and how would you feel about your daughter being there?
Being with R. Kelly?
Yeah.
If she's grown?
If she's grown. Just the same age she is right now.
I'd be like, R. Kelly, as long as my daughter is staying with you, just make sure you pay for her education.
So you wanted to
as long as you're not beating my daughter is safe. She's happy where she's at. All I just look out for her, pay for her to go to school, and we good.
So you'd be fine.
I'll be fine as long as my daughter say, "Ma, I'm fine."
Yeah, but in the reference for the family that's bringing this lawsuit now, they have not talked to her. She's not seen them.
She don't want to talk to them.
Clearly,
she doesn't want to talk to them. I think that R. Kelly was giving them a check. I think it was a money situation, and the money has stopped, and now it's a problem because she's been there for a long time. She's been there for a while.
Yeah, she has been there for a while.
And she don't want to leave.
Clearly.
He has 2 houses, right?
Yeah, one in Chi-Town and one in Atlanta.
You need a babysitter.
3 girls in each. Yeah, they have den mothers. Both houses have den mothers. Mm-hmm. It's really weird. It's troubling because R. Kelly is so fucking talented.
How does it stop his talent?
Yo? It doesn't. It doesn't stop his talent. He's still talented, but he's fucking crazy. He's sick.
What makes him sick?
What makes him sick is that he has 3 girls under 25.
Okay.
In 2 houses.
Yes.
The houses have den mothers.
Okay.
This is fucking weird.
You have den mothers in the strip club.
Sure, you do. You do.
So what's weird about it?
And R. Kelly doesn't live at these houses.
No, he doesn't. He lives somewhere else.
Yes, he lives. This is normal to you? Think this is normal?
It's 2017. Like, this is real. Like, this is what people are doing. Like, if you want to go be with R. Kelly in his little sex cult, whatever they call it, go ahead. As long as he's not doing anything malicious to these young ladies, go. Do what you do, Robert Kelly.
Yeah.
And the police went there, and they're not in harm. They're sitting by the pool in bikinis, chilling.
Yeah.
What you typing?
So last night, outside the Detroit show, there is a group called Black Girls Matter that is outside of the sold out R. Kelly Detroit show, passing out flyers.
What are on the flyers?
So I was trying to see if we had a photograph of one. We don't.
I just want to know, what is he doing wrong that Black Girls Matter? Like, what is he
Black
doing
Girls
wrong?
Matter were outside of his concert last night, distributing these flyers, information on rape culture and resources on sexual assault and abuse. So this is according to their website, resistandprotest.com.
So he's beating these women.
That's what they're alleging. Because the girl's
proof.
lip did look kind of funny, though. A lip did look funny. And so one of the protesters said that
she might have had Usher herpes on her lip.
One of the protesters said, "I'm not thrilled about him being in my neighborhood." So he says this person lives less than a mile from the riverfront venue.
Then stop the show, bro.
I don't know what it takes for his fans to decide that he is not worthy of their money anymore.
And they said this about Michael Jackson too.
Apparently, a lot of them have not crossed that threshold yet.
Okay.
And so this gentleman is the creator of the 490 Challenge, a campaign
and his 3 followers.
a backlogged Detroit rape kits.
What?
Yep.
With his 3 followers. Go sit down.
All right. So another lady says
Him,
that,
his
that
wife, and
R.
his
Kelly
mother.
is has a despicable history of inappropriate behavior with young women.
Yes.
And so some shows have been canceled. Many have not. And it appears that R. Kelly may weather the storm. Selling out in Detroit. Detroit's a major city.
That's all that matters.
So if he's still selling out shows
he's
in
going to
Detroit,
sell out in Chicago too.
and he's going to sell out in Chicago. He can sell out in New York City. Everything else is going to fall into place.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so he's never, but I do want to say this. R. Kelly has never been convicted of any sexual crimes.
Nope.
And he has faced multiple accusations of misconduct, including this annulled marriage to a 15-year-old Detroit singer named Aaliyah.
And her parents knew about it.
In 95.
Her parents knew.
In 1996, he settled out of court with a woman who said that they had intercourse when she was 15. A decade later, he was arrested and tried and found not guilty in the wake of the videotape showing him engaged in sex with an alleged minor.
She lied about her age.
I didn't think that.
Did you see that tape?
I did.
When he was eating that girl butt on the chair?
Okay, now she was of age.
Yeah, she was of age.
She had a fat ass. But the yeah, he did.
He nasty as a bitch.
Clearly he's nasty.
And that's why they there and don't worry, because they getting their groceries ate.
But the parents that we're talking about, they said that their daughter is being held against her will, and they keep describing the situation as a cult. This is what brought this whole thing to the forefront in the first place. So that's what it is. But it appears that R. Kelly is going to survive this.
Yeah, he survived all the other bullshit. Like, this is really bullshit, though.
Yeah. So R. Kelly's attorney has said multiple times that he denies these allegations and will work diligently and forcibly to pursue his accusers and clear his name.
So if Nicki Minaj had a house full of men, would it be the same situation?
What do you mean? Same situation? No, I mean, if she had young 18, 21-year-old in the house.
No, I'm gonna use like
would
a
their
legend.
mother become
no,
like,
I'm gonna use a legend. Madonna. If Madonna had a house, because she's older.
She's like 50.
Yeah. Madonna had a house of men. Would it be the same situation?
It would be fucking weird. It would be fucking weird. Y'all be like, get this cougar bitch.
But I don't think they would make like a huge big deal about it.
Yeah. You don't think they would?
No.
Yeah. All right. So
it would have been hidden.
Yeah, I say the Detroit Free Press spoke to a couple people, and they said that Detroit loves R. Kelly. Everybody loves his music. He's talented, and that's something you cannot take away from him. You're going to have girls who come after the guys, whether they're football players, basketball players, or musicians, and men have a tendency to get weak.
Yeah, because she said she met R. Kelly behind stage.
Yeah.
Like her dad got her backstage passes and meet R. Kelly, and that's how they set it up. And she started dating him, and then like the 3rd month, he moved her in to one of the houses.
Yeah. Well, there you have it.
Sister wives.
So you feel like he's okay. He's gonna be fine.
He's gonna be fine.
He'll be able to survive this concert.
No, I don't condone of him having sex with underage girls.
So you're not the marriage to Aaliyah.
I think her parents knew. And once it came out, someone leaked it out, And once it came out, they didn't want to look like the fucked up parents. Like, how the fuck you gonna let your daughter marry this grown ass man? I think that it was a business move that they thought fitted the situation.
Yeah. So, but it was annulled.
Exactly.
Okay.
And they didn't keep her away from him after it was annulled.
Well, no, they did. They did.
They did?
They did. Yeah. They didn't work together.
That was just for the public.
They didn't work. Well, I mean, he definitely wrote songs about. They wrote songs about each other, sang songs about each other. So maybe he saw her on the low.
Whatchamacallit was older than her too.
Dame Dash.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She just liked older men.
So did I when I was young.
So did you. Most girls like older men. So let us know your thoughts in the comments section, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. Your social media, you don't know it. Okay.
T, Jamaican doll,
Yeah.
Jamaican doll, T, the doll. It's Jamaican in there somewhere.
Yeah. All right. So we'll be back next week to talk.
So
the talk.
say.
So we say. Yeah. Definitely thank you. Good to see you.
You look like you ain't seen me in a long time. Like you don't talk to me at least once every week. I don't like when I talk to you and you're not excited though.
What do you mean? You talked to me one time I wasn't excited?
Yeah, the last time I talked to you, you was dry as fuck. I was like,
what was I? I don't know. Maybe
he's like, yeah. Oh, really? Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I remember I kept on, so I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What's going on? You having a bad day? You're like, nah. I'll see you.
Right.
Sunday.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So I'll see y'all next Sunday. As you can see, football season, preseason underway.
Oh my God. I might gotta get a new team.
Preseason underway. Boom.
My husband's like, are you going to be a Steelers fan?
No.
I'm a Seahawk fan, but I don't know. Marshawn Lynch is coming back. He's playing for the Raiders.
Yeah, how about that? All right, so we'll be back next week in the middle of or the beginning of preseason. Thank you, and we will see you.